Ciao, I'm Fabio Nistri, the chef in Degusteria Italiana, a small restaurant in Florence. I'm doing here today a dish that my grandma always used to do me when I was young, and it's just spaghetti with meatballs, so really classic. For this recipe we need ground meat, in this case beef. We need some oat bread that we're going to cut it and soak with some milk. Just the inner side. The other side we can keep it for later for some breadcrumbs. We just cut it in some cubes. We put it in a bowl with some milk. Let it soak. And then we start by adding a quarter of a garlic clove. Just cut it really fine. Add it to the ground meat. Some pepper, some salt, then Parmesan cheese, then we take a couple of basil leaves, then an egg, and then again with the soaked bread, squeeze it a little bit. We add to the mixer and we start to mix all the ingredients all together. Okay, when all the ingredients are mixed, we start to roll it. We take a small so this quantity is more or less for 3 people. So we are going this time to roll just for 1 person. Doesn't matter if they are even or not, it's just a grandma recipe, so let's make other couples. Okay, that's enough. Then we take a pan with some olive oil. When the olive oil is really warm, we just add all the meatballs and we let them brown till they really they have a crispy crust. Again some salt. So in the meantime, we take the half of a garlic clove, half of a chili, and we just put in the pan. And we add also some whole peeled tomatoes. And we let it cook for up to 10 minutes. We just mash all the tomatoes, let it cook faster, more even. Again, we add some pepper and some salt for the sauce. In the meanwhile, we take our spaghetti. So in this case, we have guitar spaghetti, so they are not round, but they are more squared. So let's put in the water. Also, never forget the salt in the water. Just add the spaghetti to soak in the water totally, so that they can cook evenly. It will take just 20 seconds as they get softer. Also cover it so that all the humidity stay in the pan. We turn the spaghetti to be sure they don't stick together. So then we take some other basil leaves for later, for the plating. Just put it all together. Obviously this is my grandma recipe, so everybody in Italy do this in many other ways. So with some parsley, mint or basil or anything. Maybe not parmesan but pecorino cheese, so it's every family have its own recipe. And here the spaghetti are not that soft still, so maybe another 3 minutes and then we are ready. But the sauce is ready, so we're just waiting for the spaghetti and then we can plate it. In the meanwhile, we can look for the garlic we put inside, and just to be sure we don't find any garlic piece while eating spaghetti, also the chili. can leave this to a simmer for a minute, and then it's ready. And then we finish to cook the spaghetti inside the sauce. So the last 1.5 minutes we do in the pan, so that the spaghetti can take all the sauce, all the tastes, the flavor. Again, also the meat, in this case it's beef, but you can use veal, pork, sausages, everything in the meatballs dough. So now the spaghetti are almost ready, so really al dente. We finished to cook it in the sauce. So first thing to do is take in a bowl to take out all the meatballs, to be sure they don't overcook and they don't crash with the spaghetti. So we just keep them warm here on the side. In the meantime, just throw the spaghetti in the sauce. As you can see, they are still hard, so that we can finish to cook them in the pan with the sauce with some water from the pot. Just try to cover them with the water and the sauce. A little bit more. So around a minute or 1.5 minutes in the pan, and then we're ready to serve. So in this way we can control better the cooking point of the pasta. So we're just going to add a little bit more water till pasta has the right consistency we are looking for. We are almost ready. just turn off the stove and we go to add the fresh basil. So without cooking it, so all the flavors will be stronger. Some fresh olive oil. And again we'll go with some parmesan. That will help us to get some creaminess. Okay, now we are ready for the serving. So take the meatballs, the spaghetti. So we are ready to plate. Then we put some extra sauce on the top. And all the meatballs. And to finish, again some Parmesan cheese and basil leaves. So, and buon appetito! Yes.